Using hanging baskets in our outdoor living areas adds a lot to them. That whole new dimension of bringing plants up off the ground and more up at eye level is really attractive. I've selected some hanging baskets here that are good for shady areas. Now remember, you need to match the hanging basket that you choose, the plants in it, that will match the growing conditions where you intend to hang it. If it's sunny, make sure you choose sunny plants, and if it's shady, choose shade-loving plants. Hanging baskets also dry out relatively quickly, so don't forget to check the water frequently on these plants. You may need to water them every day in the heat of summer, or at least every other day. And don't forget to fertilize occasionally to keep them vigorous and strongly growing. Now, some of the great plants we have here for shady areas include Boston ferns. Most of these plants will do well with maybe a few hours of morning sun or shade through the entire day. Boston ferns cascade down and really look great, but water these plants a lot. The ferns love to be watered. If you want some beautiful flowers, impatiens are really a great plant to choose. Shades of pinks and whites and reds. They produce tons of flowers all summer long. A classic houseplant, this is Pothos, and it's good for a really deeply shaded area. In the fall, as it begins to get cold, you can bring this plant inside and hang it in a bright window. Looking at another great flowering plant for a nice shady area, these wax begonias. Again, an hour or two of morning sun would be great, but shade through the day and beautiful flowers in whites and pinks. And finally, another classic house plant, the spider plant or airplane plant. Makes those little stems with little plants hanging down on them. Another super hanging basket plant for shady areas that you can move inside for the wintertime and enjoy there. For Get It Growing, I'm Dan Gill with the LSU Ag Center.